This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. Before we kick off this playoff game, let's check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences of the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Hoover. Fired into a tight window and picked off. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Play action fake, looking to throw, looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Hoover. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And the running back takes the handoff. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Makes the grab. It's Richard. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And it's Ole Miss in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He goes out of bounds, spotted right near the 25.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Open field ahead. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Can't quite reach the end zone. He got forced out of the 2.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He's got the first and still going. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. That's caught. It's Marsh. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Becker. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pressure's on. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. defense gets set up here. It's third down. Takes the handoff. It's Lindsey. He stopped short at that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Rebels will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hoover. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle, it's Richard. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Now they call a run. Sees an opening. Breaks it. Now here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown Hoosiers as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
They're going to run it here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks. He's in the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Well, they get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside. They've just got more bodies available to him, and they create the stop.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Hoover. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Hoosiers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Hoosiers looking to keep this drive rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Just have to secure the ball as a runner after the catch, and I can tell he's trying to make a play, but you can see that ball is away from his body, and this defense, they just fly around. They're too physical. If you put the ball in harm's way, they will knock it loose, and that's a fumble going the other direction.
Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big gain.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Rebels, to put them on top now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And it's Ole Miss in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 1st downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. On the move now. tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clear.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. An explosive play to the end zone. And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
This is a gotta-have-it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now 2nd and 3. There's the handoff. The Hoosiers are on the move here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points in this playoff game. What a moment.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.